We've been around for 33 years, and when we started we had 4 staff and we served 100 kids. Today we have 56 staff and we serve over 4,000 youth and families and individuals and adults a year. All of those people before who have come through here, all of the people who have worked with us, all of the families and kids who trusted us. I mean, if people didn't come to us for programs, we'd be closed our doors. So it's a partnership between the community, it's the people who come here for services, and the people who show up every day and call this work. And that's what we've grown over the years. There's 3 main programs that we have at NYFS Youth and Family Services. One are our outpatient mental health services, and really what it is, it's counseling. The other is our day treatment program for kids who can't make it in a regular school. Another area are our youth development programs. I think the job of a youth is 3 things. One is, how do you get an education? That's your main job as a youth. Second is, how do you get ready to be employable? And then third, how are you a good person and have good relationships and be part of a community? And so our programs help kids do that. We have a penny pincher's thrift store where kids learn job skills by working in a store. And it isn't a pretend, it's real. It's real money, it's real customers, it's real things. And that's what kids want. Give me something that's meaningful. Our diversion program, where kids who've had trouble with the law help find the way to say yes to something good rather than yes to something bad. And so they volunteer in the community, they do some sort of community service, and it's not picking up garbage alongside the road. That's a penalty, that's a punishment. This is working in a child care center or working in a place where it helps other people. We've got other programs where we connect kids with seniors, and the kids help seniors do the odd jobs around their homes so they can live in their homes longer. But in the process, the kids get to know the seniors, you know, and I think unfortunately a lot of times in our society, unless you're lucky to have your grandparents or your aunts and uncles, your extended family around, a lot of people don't have that. And so here's another group of people that help them. We've got this great program called Discovery where we help kids find out what they might be interested in. They don't know what they want to do when they grow up, so we help them look at different things, but it's all about getting them connected to the community. So first of all, it helped me grow as a person because I was willing to take the challenge of being true to myself. But secondly, it gave me meaning in my life. I don't have to worry about getting up in the morning and going, oh, I got to go to the factory, or oh, I got to go flip hamburgers, or oh, I got to go empty trash cans. I get to go help youth become the best they are. What a job, and they pay me to do this. So I'm lucky in that respect. There's a story about a kid who had a hard time fitting in with others and didn't feel good about himself and wasn't confident. And one of the ways that he dealt with that was he medicated with alcohol. Because when he was drunk, he didn't care about it. He just felt good. He was having fun. He was partying. But the unfortunate part of that is at some point you got to come down from alcohol, and then he was faced with it again and again. Well, finally, through his bad choices, he got caught and got in trouble with the law and came to us. And working with him and working with his parents and getting him involved in some different things, well, he found out he's really good with woodworking. And when he realized what he had to do and looked in the mirror and dealt with himself and got support from that and got help from his parents, as a thank you gift, he made these beautiful wood carvings. I mean, they were unbelievable. And we said, where did you buy these things? And he was kind of like, I didn't buy them, I made them. And it was... And here was this talent this kid had. He didn't know about it. He didn't think it was cool. And it was something that he was really proud about. And so here was an example of him being able to be proud about himself for something that he did. And it only came to attention because he was trying to feel good about himself in an unhealthy way. Or it's the kid who was up at the store, and this is kind of a sad one. And I always think of it when those days when I don't feel like I'm on top of my game, where I feel like poor me and life is horrible. The kid was in a wheelchair, and he was at our penny pincher's thrift store, and he went to school at Mounds View, and he came over every day as part of these other group to work and learn. And he worked very hard, but he was in his wheelchair, and you know, he learned how to work with customers. He felt good about the job he did. And when the program was all over, his mom came and talked to us and said, I don't know if you realize this or not, but he has a very rare illness. he will never get out of a wheelchair, and we'll be lucky if he lives to be 20 years old. And it was, here's this guy who gave his all, knowing that he's not going to grow up to be an adult, but yet he overcame that and he continued to do it. It was a challenge for him, and he got a satisfaction out of it. Something about adolescence. There's something about that period in your life where you're not a kid anymore and you're not quite an adult, but yet you got to get there. And I just don't think there's enough people around to help adolescents get to where they need to be. And so I'm about helping adolescents, and I've always been there. So it's very fulfilling to me to see a young person grow and become who they are and become an adult. It's very satisfying.